Rishi. This is day 29. And yeah, let's get started. So, today I'm just going to talk about different features of Qoom, and tomorrow I will discuss certification on this program. Yeah, so for the different features of Qoom, I just wanted to quickly go over it, not do too much in it, but right off the bat on the home screen, if you hit get started, it'll log you in, sign you up, or um, proceed you to your coding space. But right off of the spawn, you can see that here is a VR ball pit using A-frame. I don't do A-frame too much because I don't like VR stuff, but if you want to use tutorials for that, you can find tutorials on it, or you can wait a little bit longer, and Qoom will be releasing a couple more tutorials on that by other people. In here, you can just kind of test some stuff. So you can test this, like how this will work, like how this Qoom the Qoom file manager will work over here. You can test how the Qoom editor will work here. Right, you can just type over here. So like in my head, I can put in my body, I can put something like P hello, and it'll translate it over. So this is like a live demo version of our account, and this is just to sign up. And this is just some information about Qoom. And over here, there's stuff like this is the so these are like examples of things that you can make. You can make a simple web page. You can make things in Markdown, which is what I explained. You can create camera filters, image filters. You can make a project. Then there's also this chat app using WebSocket, which is an API that Qoom has. Qoom also has a bunch of different APIs, so we can just tap here, see the API list. The current ones are surveys, face recognition, WebSocket for chatting, and email, like whenever somebody signs up, a verification email. They are planning on adding stuff in, so this is like a poll that you want to add, and this is just like a newsletter, common stuff like that, and yeah, more newsletter stuff. But other than that, in tutorials tab, it's just, as it says, tutorials. So these are projects that exist to help you out in whatever you're doing. So login system is here. If you want to make a journal, it's here. You can add a leaderboard to your game. You can do a quick poll, which is what we did. We also built the home page. We built this user login. I would very much recommend going through this course. It is nice. We also went over a survey, and CSV to JSON. It's not very useful sometimes, but it can be useful in other cases. Web-based chat app if you want to. Draw graphs, camera images, SVG, etc., etc. These are all just a bunch of different tutorials that are free for you to use if you have, whether or not you have an account, and you can just view these. You can look through them. You can kind of just understand what's going on, and how to code better. There is things like this where you can make graphs. You can do math in HTML and other coding languages, and this one, for example, is in Python. So Qoom also supports Python files. It supports HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Python files to like read. I believe it also, I know for a fact it also supports JSON. Not sure about CSV, but yeah. And it also supports image types, PNG, JPEG, JPG, all the normal stuff, as long with some Blender stuff like a mesh, which is ending in .gltf for VR projects. And yeah, next thing is the project here. And these are really just highlighted projects by people. So from hackathons, you can view some projects from the creator group, which is a group of creators in Qoom who just make websites for Qoom, who build very useful things for Qoom, etc., etc. So let's just go through a few of these. For example, let's see. Let's just go to task management tool. This seems useful. So we can just do this. Open a new tab. Let's see what else. Let's also open up habit tracker. Yeah, that should be enough for now. This video is just gonna be mostly like Qoom features. So yeah. And in this creator group, you can see that they have their readme.md here, which tells you all about it. And if you hit run, it'll open up the file. And well, over here you can quickly just see that if I wanted to do anything name a task, record 30th 30 days okay, so it looks like this thing has a cap on the number of words. You can put, I'm gonna say 30th video 30 DOQ. Yeah, you can type more than that. And then I'm gonna put hours 0 and I'm gonna say 10 minutes. Or I'm gonna hit the plus sign here. Now you see that it pops up over here. If I hit play, it starts a 10-minute timer. If I delete this, then I just do something that's a little bit shorter. So if I say short test, and I say I put a 1-minute timer here, add start, give me a 1-minute timer is running out. Up here is just Collagen Tools, which are useful. I feel like the person who made this could have made some more readable text for this or change the colors a little bit, but this looks fine. And yeah, you can mark it as done, etc., etc. This is just stuff like that. And whenever it's halfway there, it displays the message, and you can hit OK. The timer does not stop; it'll only appear to have stopped, but it'll continue in the background. You can hit check mark; it's done, and then it's crossed out like that. Task, and then if you reload it, it should just disappear. You can upgrade this. You can make something like this and then update it with database options. That way it's always there for you, or account DB, so that way it's only there on your account. And then let's look at this. This is just to show you examples of what you can do. So this is like it's a habit tracker. So you can say track a habit, habit name, and then enter. So you can just tap in looks like this was done wrongly. Let's see. Spec element. Input type text. Okay, so this is where you want to enter it, and that could be a little bit easier to understand, but that's okay. You in here I'm gonna put running repetitions 11 and create. Now it's on here, and let's say that I hit plus, it'll increment this by 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see as I increment this, my bar is filling itself up. At 11 it says have it completed, like so, and then I can hit the X button to remove it, I believe. No. And then you can hit each of these to mark off the day that you have completed. So let's say I've completed this much, I can leave it like this, and I can undo the completion, etc., etc. And yeah. and then just close it. Simple. Um, Creator group. This is like most of the creators. You can join this if you want to. This would obviously require a little bit more being used to Qoom, but yeah, like there are tools on here that are definitely very useful, like this online video editor, etc. The blog is like the newest things in Qoom that they have released, and then here you can like um, see new things that are coming out or look at old things, etc., etc. And yeah, just go back to home. And yeah, I never really talked about the exact pricing of Qoom plans, but let's just see it. Um, the so the free plan is free. That's what we get. Up to 10 HTML files, code collab, always on applications, so you can make Discord bots, etc., etc. Um, Private files and projects, and built-in coding portfolio. Starter plan has unlimited projects, 500 MB of storage, personalized Qoom.space URL, and no annual contract or subscription. And the Pro plan finally has a custom domain. Qoom branding is removed, 2 GB of storage, free SSL, and free domain. So this is like you'll get your standard encryption and everything for free. You'll get your own website. You'll get own everything. The starter plan is like you'll be able to edit this so it says whatever your name is. Yes, for me, I put developer.qoom in space. You can put youtube.qoom in space, whatever you want to put that isn't taken. And there's no like you have to use it, otherwise something will happen. It's on your own basis, and it only costs $5 a month. This only costs $10 a month, so it's pretty cheap, pretty non-expensive. And yeah, if you do consider getting the $5 a month starter plan and you want to change your thing, it's a little bit more confusing to do. So you won't have 50 GB, you'll only have 200 MB, but that's because I have to upload videos onto here. But you can tap on settings, I believe. Let's see. Settings, right? And then change. And then whatever your username is, it'll be the same as your whatever your username is .qoom.space. So for me, I put username is developer, therefore developer.qoom.space. Yeah. And this is just, well, my information. Yeah.